These are directions for an optional craft activity if you would like to make a butterfly life cycle with some things you might have at home or possibly even things that you would be able to get. If you can't get these things, you might be able to be creative and find something at home that would work just like this. So for this activity, you need one paper plate or a piece of paper cut into a large circle, a few pieces of rice or tiny pasta, one spiral-shaped pasta, one shell-shaped pasta, one bow-shaped pasta, some glue, and markers or crayons or some green colored paper. To start out, you're going to divide your plate into fourths. So I used a marker and I drew a line straight down the middle of my plate and then another line going across the other direction in the middle. So I have 4 small sections. In the first section, I glued a green construction paper leaf into that spot, or you could draw a leaf and color it in. I labeled this section egg, and then I glued tiny pieces of rice onto the leaf, so they look like butterfly eggs. In the second section, I put another leaf down there, but this time I cut a little section out so it kind of looked like something had been eating the leaf. And then I labeled it caterpillar and glued the spiral-shaped pasta down that kind of looks a little bit like a caterpillar. You could also label this section of your leaf larva, because remember the caterpillar is the larva. Going around the circle on the plate, in the next section, I drew a branch, looks like a branch of a tree, and then glued the little shell pasta, and I actually used little elbow-shaped pasta instead. Either one looks like a chrysalis, and I glued a couple of those hanging down from the branch, and I labeled it chrysalis. You could also label this pupa. If you remember, this is the pupal stage. And then in the last section, I used the bow-shaped pasta to make it look like a butterfly, and even drew some little antennae in the top and labeled it butterfly. I hope you had fun making this.